Namaskar. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm here to cook for you with all the beautiful vegetables that we got from the farm yesterday. So I have some stuff that I've chopped already, and I have some stuff that they're still, waiting to be chopped. And we're going to start cooking. So I have a cup of green whole mung beans. We want the shell, the outer shell, because this outer shell has quality to it that when it gets digested, the enzyme that is needed for its digestion, it also digests the mucus, excess mucus in the body. And most importantly, it also has something called vitamin B17. B17 is the vitamin that our body does not get as much. And I have 1 cup of, you can use red quinoa, you can use multicolored quinoa, white quinoa, black quinoa, whatever that you like. Today I had red quinoa, so I'm gonna use that. And then I have the organic basmati rice, brown basmati rice. Half a cup of what is actually grass. It's not a grain and it's not a seed. It's called wild rice. I'm going to put some over here so you can actually see. These are like long sticks. So this is not black rice, nor is it, a grain. As I said, it's a grass that usually grows on the river banks. I'm going to put them in the frying pan with some ghee, and then you will see that as they get toasted a little bit, then I add some water to it, and then we make a pilaf. This is a zucchini that is from the garden. This is the cabbage that we bought yesterday, the green cabbage. This is the cabbage that also we bought yesterday from the farm, the purple cabbage. We have kohlrabi here, and we have daikon, radish, as well as carrots that we bought yesterday, and we have the turnips, but they're all sitting here. You can see the purple and the green cabbage, and we have this beautiful, gorgeous turnip, and then we have the daikon radishes. Always heat up the pan, add a little bit of oil. I normally cook with grapeseed oil and avocado oil and a whole lot of ghee. The ghee that we make is medicinal ghee, meaning that it's not a ghee that's been, the butter that's been boiling for just about half an hour or so. It is done over 9 to 12 hours. So that is another subject that we're going to bring to you. So I add ghee as well. You add your rice, and you add your quinoa, or you can add them in any which way that you want. So this is it. Okay. So we had 1 cup of mung beans, 1 cup of quinoa, and 1 cup of basmati rice, and half a cup of wild rice. I'm just going to let this saute a little bit, toast a little bit. I'm just going to leave this alone for a little while on high heat. I'm just going to stir it a little bit as it's toasting. Let us just heat some oil. Give another stir to this and sort of shift it, and now bring it down to low so it can toast a little bit longer, just about a few minutes. So now I have the oil here. Put some oil, a little bit of ghee. Okay. Putting the vegetables there. First, put the harder vegetables, such as the root vegetables. So the carrot goes in there, and the daikon doesn't want to go in there. And then I have the kohlrabi and the turnip. Now we give this a stir. Oh, I love it. For each cup of rice that I had here, rice or wild rice, or the seeds and stuff, I'm going to put 2 cups of water. So this is 1 cup, 2 for the basmati rice, 2 for the quinoa, and 2 for the mung, and 1 for the white rice. I rather err on the side of going a little bit dry because I can always add more water to it. I wanted a consistency of very soft and delicious. I tell you something, Dr. Naram has 2 modes of eating. One mode is he wants something comfort food, something that is soft and delicious and like khichdi, like pilaf, like soupy, stuff like that. And another one he likes is snacky. So he likes something that is roasted and toasted and crunchy. So now we're dealing with Dr. Naram's softer side. But let me just add now the cabbage and the purple cabbage. And so I give it a toss. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so beautiful. I love food. I get excited about food. And here we are. Oh, one got away from me. So now I'm adding the aromatics. This is a minced garlic and onion mixture. And about a tablespoon. And this is ginger, about the same amount. So, the smell is gonna take over the kitchen. So now I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this rice mixture. And I am very careful with salt. The kind of salt that you use is definitely affects your health and your thyroid health especially. I never use the ones that they're enriched with extra iodine. I get the real salt. The name is actually real salt. And this is from Utah. This is a gift from Dr. Clint for me. He sent it over. And he knows that I love this salt. This is like pink salt, like Himalayan salt. It's a little bit different. It tastes different. Let me see if I can. I'm just opening it for you. Yes. It's basically like this. And it's full of goodness, full of minerals and wonderful, wonderful taste. And it doesn't have all the side effects of the table salt. Add a little bit to, just about this much to the vegetables. And add a little bit to the rice, the khichdi mixture. So go easy with the salt because especially when you're using natural salt, you never know the intensity of it. You can always add. So this is coming to a boil, and I'm going to cover this now and let it be, and we will come back to it. This needs a little stir. So let's see. Smells great. If you ask your children to help you chop the vegetables for you or even go and pick the vegetables with you, you will see that how they're willing to eat the food that they have picked. They need to get down and dirty in the soil. They need to go to the farms. They need to go. Actually, yesterday, we took a little clip for you because I saw these little tiny children coming and they just grabbed onto the vegetables, to the turnips, and they started just eating them, biting into them as if they were apples. And I just loved it and asked their mother if I could just do a little, tape them a little bit for just a few seconds. So maybe I share that with you as well. But this is great. Children learn what they live. And if they know that, food comes from earth, not from supermarkets, imagine how much better their life would be when you send them off to college, when they can make good choices and be, the captain of their own ship. They they can decide, they can actually, that's the best investment in their health. So now we're checking back with the delicious rice mixture, and it looks like it's done. Mind you, you will always have the wild rice a little bit harder. This is the taste and texture of wild rice. So now we can actually add our vegetables to it. So let me take this and just add everything. Very good. Mix this in. Now we have to add the aromatics and the seasoning. So here I have the fresh basil that we got. I just love this. Chop it. You can chop it roughly. Just sometimes I even chop it with the back or bruise it with the back of the knife. But oh, it smells so good. I take a handful of cilantro or coriander leaves and I just chop that into it. These are all pre-washed. Okay, fantastic. And I have some parsley here, flat Italian parsley. And I mix that in as well. Chop that. You can add this in handful as much as you like. As I said, I like it the more the merrier. And I just add it to the pot, just sprinkle it on top. And now I'm going to take a little bit of ghee and this is my cast iron. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a little bit of garlic again and some turmeric, some cinnamon, some coriander powder and cumin powder, and a little bit of chili. I'm just going to take a little pinch of this. And a little pinch of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. And 2-3 pinches of turmeric. And depending on your taste, you can take a little bit of this chili powder. I'm chicken. I cannot take so much. So let us just stir this a little bit. You don't want it to burn. And at this point, I'm just gonna add a little bit more garlic. I don't know why I feel so garlicky today. Maybe it's because I got a whole bunch of garlic yesterday from the farm. So it's all done. Okay, go right into the mixture. Okay, very good. Smells heavenly. I love the smell of all these delicious herbs and spices and seeds. Oh, this is so good. This is like a protein bomb because we have protein, a complete protein in the wild rice. We have this wonderful protein that is in the mung beans. We have the quinoa that is full of delicious digestible protein, and we have the basmati rice that gives it delicious taste. This is the time where you can actually adjust the salt. You can add a little bit of more moisture if you want. You can add a little bit of ghee. I wish you were here. I could actually put this in front of you and you could smell the delightful smell and taste it. And I have to serve myself a little bit. So here we go. Our camera woman also will get some, and an art director. So here we go. I love it. I honestly love this. I really do. I love it more than going to restaurants. I love cooking at home, connecting with the food. bringing the food, you know, having that smell of cooking, that the whole steam rising up from a pot, having children involved, or even if you're not married and have children, just yourself coming home and cooking for yourself. Food is love. Food is true love, and it creates memories, and it creates memories for the rest of your life. So enjoy this, and I'm going to have some more. Thank you so much, and namaskar.